Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Day 7 highlights. And we have seen amazing performances throughout the day. We did see in match number 1 where Dubai Vipers won by just 1 run. And then in match number 2, we saw 21 runs domination coming in from Mumbai Grizzlies. Followed by match number 3, we did get to see the first hat-trick of the tournament. All these clips, let's just take a look at it.
That game which we had, the last one, it was Dubai who won the toss and chose to bowl. Things have changed now. It's got reversed. It's Sydney who win the toss. And again, there is no brainer out there. They chose to bowl.
No doubt at all that they would choose to bowl. But Sydney have to be careful. They have to target the two most important batsmen, Mukesh and Manish.
Let's see if they can continue that streak over here, or if this time around Dubai Vipers are going to start off strong with their batting. Seems like they are.
It's the claws versus fangs, and the fangs dig deep for a boundary on the very first ball itself. Who have a decent run rate of 15 to 16, do reasonably well after their first innings.
Ooh. Oh, and it's caught. This is what we were talking about, Chris. You have to be a little bit careful here.
Have a chance of going all the way across the boundary, especially when they're on Yorker length, but it can also
Beautiful.
be a catch. Luckily, this one isn't.
Yeah, really good pull coming out here.
Yet to make any solid marks.
Oh, wow, that's a beautiful shot coming through. I'm not too sure if that was intentional. It did look like it chipped the bat.
Give them some breathing room, but they need a lot more
again.
of it.
What a beautiful shot coming through, Chris. The fielder on the outside had no chance to get to that one. They will indeed touch 60. The Sydney Panthers, they've got some fantastic batsmen, but the Dubai Vipers are no slouches when it comes to bowling. And the real, who has an econ rating of 11, and considering that it's always in the power play overs, it's really good. Second ball itself, Dubai Vipers, they find a wicket. This is what we talked about. You have to be careful. All will be well for the Sydney Panthers. Well, that remains to be seen. Not a 6, but definitely a 4, and the Sydney Panthers finally get some breathing room here. Help them cross the finishing line, because they bowled really well in the first over.
So you're telling me that you want them to adapt the tendencies and the mannerisms of Mumbai Sharks simply so that they can do this thing?
My God. Okay, well, right as we say, there's another wicket coming through here. Yep. But again, I mean, Chetan was one of their balanced batsmen, so they haven't really lost all that much. And right away, we can see them bouncing back for the boundary. But 4 balls done here in the second over, and again, a great shot towards
With triple digits runs.
yeah. And even though that might have been a factor of the Sydney Panthers losing, they certainly want to correct it now.
But speaking of wickets, here comes the leading wicket taker of this
Oh
team.
my God! Prophesized! And Pradyumna has been taken off the pitch. Oh, and that's a beautiful shot, but will it be caught? No, it will not. It's over the fielder's head, straight towards the boundary.
Has one of the most expensive econs in the entire team, 13.29.
Oh, wow. I believe that one might be off the boundary. Nothing to stop that, Cripps.
And now you know why the econ isn't all that great. Minefield that is ready to explode at any given moment. And even Vamsi himself is an explosive bowler. Swings, hits, it's in the air. It's either a wicket or it's a 4. And even with this boundary, the drums of joy will beat for the Dubai Vipers.
Well, the table toppers with a top-notch performance to stay again on top of the table. Chetan, they changed that narrative of winning the toss, and there it says that if you are a good team, irrespective of the toss, you still can win.
Absolutely, Roshan. And this is the 4th time in 31 matches that the team batting first has defended its total. Defended 62. 62 can be tough to chase. We have seen on some occasions that it's been easy to chase. But Dubai made it difficult because they have the 2 best bowlers in the tournament.
But again, London have won the toss like last time and again chosen to bowl.
Yeah, Mumbai have batted in their last 2 matches first, and it's been an underwhelming performance. Hopefully they can change that thing around. Otherwise, yeah, another hat-trick of losses. I don't know. I mean, it's a great toss to win for London, that's for sure.
वो उस हिसाब से खेल नहीं रहे हैं. Their performance in qualifiers versus here has been drastically different. But the moment I say that, Chhatrapati proves me wrong and he hits a massive boundary. They're usually second या फिर third आते हैं. आज ओपन कर रहे हैं टीम के लिए।
Oh no, what a wicket. एक बेहतरीन विकेट यहाँ पे निकालते हुए सचिन, he started off great, especially with the boundary. उसके बाद ये विकेट, एक और विकेट नहीं गवा सकते पावर प्ले में।
Exactly. Not just power play, they can't afford to lose another wicket. Finally, Papu Kumar shows us what he's made of. Devinder on the other hand.
Oh wow, that's a nice change, a switcheroo, and sends it back to a chauka. Short delivery, इसको भी मारा है. It can pass the fielder. It does. Back-to-back fours coming through. Sagar not able to do much. Already lost 11 runs. Can he lose another? Looks like it, but fielder भाग रहे. It's in air. Drives for a catch.
Wow.
And that's Papu Kumar sent back. मजा तो आएगा क्योंकि Mumbai Grizzlies might be on track. Goes for a lofted shot, and that too for a straight one. Drives it across. There's no stopping it. बेहतरीन चौका मारते हुए Devinder. Everybody is back down at straight, long on, long off, and इसका फायदा उठाया. तुरंत मारा. That passes through the third man, finds the four.
They've chased down one of the highest scores in the entire league.
Oh, this was the one he was waiting for. Sukhpreet and Shiva मिलके ये trap बनाए थे. पता था कभी ना कभी मारेंगे.
तो देखते हैं यहाँ पे मिलन क्या करेंगे. Mostly game उनके हाथों में ही है अभी.
Oh wow. Again made use of the same short third man absence. Third man में भी नहीं थे and finds a four.
The Mumbai Grizzlies end at 62.
I think a decent score so far. कल के against अगर compare करेंगे, which was just 51 at the loss of 4 wickets, आज 62, at least 11 run extra बनाया उन्होंने,
Yeah,
which
definitely
should
better.
be defendable. And अभी हमने 62 का एक target, risk were taken. अभी के लिए एक scoop and it easily goes. Fine leg, finds the opening.
लेकिन बॉल काफी स्लो था. 82 का स्पीड था. That could have been a wide ball. लेकिन उन्होंने शॉट फिर भी अटेम्प्ट किया and he gets punished for it.
वो कहीं ना कहीं थोड़ा जो मंजिल है दूर नजर आ रहा है. Short delivery this time, fielder ready, but it surpasses over his head and crosses. There's no way he can stop it. Even though it reaches the boundary slowly, it does. That is what.
For now, London Rhinos. जिस तरह से ऑफ स्पिन के साथ डील कर रहे हैं, it should be good, but this one's in the air and it's in the arms as well.
ये I would want to see what happens, but
No way!
Abhishek!
No way!
A dugout coming through. Or if they're losing a wicket, immediately slow it down. Play grounded shots. Whereas London did not do that, and right now their batting order has crumbled. Dobara shot लगाएंगे in the air. Fielder ready for it. That's another wicket. Straight and long on, long off के बीच में. He'll play it immediately to the deep point, a deep back square leg. तो Devinder जब आए, even though the early loss of wicket happened, it was okay. But यहाँ पे मौका मिल चुका है, fielder तैयार, and he gets it, a Superman all out coming through.
Sheesh! And that wicket, it was something straight out of Lagan, man. It's almost like the fielder almost stepped out of the boundary to get that catch. And just on the edge of that boundary, he catches it in his arms.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
pushes it up again and gets back into the inside the boundary lines and gets it, making sure that it doesn't go off.
Just an action replay of that last game, what happened. New York winning the toss and choosing to bowl. But beautiful moments there, of course. You did see the parents being, so proud of the performance by Saurabh. And not just Saurabh, but of course all the other players as well.
Yeah, and a proud moment for Saurabh on his birthday to get those wishes, and the fact that his parents are watching him play on this platform that the GEPL has provided. Congratulations once again to Saurabh.
Keeping it tight, making sure that it doesn't loosen up and give away runs. But abhi ek behtareen airtime. Can the fielder stop it? No. And that's the first 6.
तो देखते हैं वो गिरा हुआ मोमेंटम वापस पिकअप हो सकता है कि नहीं.
Nice shot. जाएगा सीधा चौके की तरफ. One bounced across the boundary and Sujit already. History जरूर बनेगा इसके साथ. But यहाँ से कहा जाएगा, I think it's going to be unimaginable. जिस हिसाब से जिसे सुजीत मार रहे बाउंड्रीज, फाइंडिंग द गैप्स, ही हिट्स वन मोर, ऐसे लगातार चौके लगाते हुए.
या लेकिन सचिन वो टाइमिंग बिल्कुल एडजस्ट नहीं कर पाए. 145 के स्पीड पे आ रहा था वो बॉल.
ओह नो, इस बार उन्होंने सोचा है कैसे शॉट मिल सकता है. पिछली बार वो डॉट हुआ, इस बार सोचा कनेक्शन मिल सकता है. बट व्हाट अ प्ले फ्रॉम नेताजी, सीधा विकेट.
Sachin usually comes and starts smacking left, right, center, and even Krunal is looking to do the same. But it's a dangerous wicket. He tosses it across. What a catch! Netaji would have written down history and overtaken Neep's record if he pulls this off.
आ सकता है, आ चुका है क्या? जी हाँ, a hat trick! coming through. Netaji, what a show! दो ही रन दिए ओवर में, आखिरी delivery. Again, it's an edge, but thankfully in between the gaps of the fielder at the back point. तो सीधा deep जाएगा, चौका लगेगा to end the over.
History over here. Another one in the air. Potential for another wicket. No, it's safe. All the way through to the boundary.
JD right now, short delivery, घुमा के लगाया, but it's not going to work. JD gets another wicket. 64 for the loss of 4 wickets, 65 needed.
Yeah.
Of 30 deliveries.
Self-awareness is key, but also self-confidence to toss it in the air. And unfortunately, that self-confidence results.
Can he
Amazing.
surpass and become the biggest so far? But यहाँ पे gap निकालते हुए सीधा कमल मारेंगे and will get a 4 for his team.
Terrible start for the New York Apes, but they need to start recovering now. And maybe that recovery has Kamal written all over it. Kamal, Kamal करते हुए एक और boundary. Slow run up.
Short pitch, घुमाया यहाँ पे, fielder देखते रह जाएंगे, pass नहीं आ पाएंगे and खत्म करेंगे कमाल.
But these extras will really come to haunt you later on. This time it's a nice swing, great connection onto the bat, and it's a boundary.
13 makes the equalizer happen. घुमाएंगे, but again towards a little bit further. Back point पे जाएगा, double but run out का नजदीक, बहुत नजदीक है. I think umpire इस run out से खुश रहेंगे. जी हाँ, he signals it. And Kamal, जो कमाल करके दिखा रहे थे, he's gone back. ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा. Short delivery, घुमा के लगाया, but fielder भाग रहे 30 यार्ड से, and जीतू को भी भगा दिया है. आए pitch पे and गए वापस.
The most powerful pulsar shot that has been seen in this league so far. Has to
Showstopper.
swing it with all his might, and it's in the air, but no, it bounces. No matter what happens, New York Apes will not be able to make it across, and Kolkata will give their birthday boy a win today. They win by 3 runs.
And देखिए जो खुशी है यहाँ पे Hawks का. They are also such a good team here in GEPL.
That was the first half of the day. On the second half, in match number 4, we saw Sydney coming in and winning the match with 3 wickets in their hand. Game number 5 was amazing as Kolkata won their second game. That too with 4 wickets in hand. A dominant victory indeed. And in the last game, another dominant victory for London Rhinos, where Sukhpreet and Shivam scored 45 runs in just 23 balls. Let's just take a look at all these things that have happened in the second half of the day.
Well, it's the second consecutive toss that Sydney have won. The question is, can they win the second game, Chetan?
Well, Mumbai batted first in their first game. London won the toss and asked them to bat first and ended up losing the game. So I thought maybe Sydney would want to do something different here. But in 30 matches out of 33, teams winning the toss have bowled first. So here we are.
Not really scored out of the park as much, he's bowled well. So, I mean, clearly things changing up here for the Grizzlies. Well, right off the bat, Chhatrapati is going to start things off here with a 4. As the Mumbai Grizzlies are off to a really solid start.
Previously it was Sajan's dismissal, then PK coming through, then Davinder had to lift off. But right now PK has lifted off, but the player is going to be there right to his hands. And a golden duck. They were smiling, they were happy. Look at them. They never predicted this. They're like, okay.
Maybe you can thread the needle somewhere or the other and find a 4, because hitting 6s in power play, I mean, I've seen it go both ways. Oh, that's straight towards the middle south and somehow the ball has found the wicket. Abhishek was there just for 1 ball. And again, we're starting to see some more standard fielding positions. That is a good shot though, and I think it's going to reach the boundary.
It's gone.
There it is, finally. Field up a little bit, maybe he's going to throw a different type of ball. That remains to be seen, but another boundary coming through here from Davinder as he continues to smash the ball. बल्लेबाजी यहाँ पे दविंदर की तरफ से और सजनप्रीत भी कोशिश करेंगे, लेकिन कैच मिलेगा यहाँ पे सिडनी पैंथर्स को जैसे ही मुंबई ग्रिज़लीज थोड़ी सी ज्यादा मेहनत करते हैं. Yeah, and the highest and the lowest defending games were both played by the Delhi Sharks. Oh, and the trap was set. We took our eyes off the game for just a moment to look at the stats. Yeah, definitely a heartbreaking moment here for the Grizzlies. They could have gotten more boundaries here.
That's a big shout. Umpire's good with it. He signals another wicket.
All the players from the Mumbai Grizzlies have been taken out here, and that was the 200th wicket of GEPL, folks.
But Pradyumna faced his first ball, did not find it within second.
Wow.
He does find it. Doesn't go directly for a 6, but one bounce and reaches the boundary, and a nice 4. Oh, nice shot in the gap. Goes across. It's Chauka. On the other end, is just looking forward to being the highest scorer, but makes the mistake. Does he? Yes, he does. And the wicket gone before he becomes the highest scorer. Last delivery coming in here for the over. Akshu, nice hit across the 30 yards. The fielder was there, and even such a clapping. That was a brilliant position spot and a shot of a Chauka.
If they don't find those twos, if the window is able to get a few dots in, then it could be really hard.
no.
That might just go straight into the fielder's hands. It does. There's the wicket that they were looking for, sort of taken out of the picture here.
Anything can happen here, Floki. If a wicket goes, back on is the game. If there isn't, it's going to be another double.
Oh,
Swinging it
beautiful
right,
shot.
it might find the 4. Equalizing the score here. One more run to win, but the scores are already even.
They did win the game earlier today. But
Wow.
they will be able to find the one, and that's going to be the win coming through here for the Sydney Panthers. In fact, going for a double, rubbing salt into the wounds of the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies have been gut-napping in their games. The Panthers will take the win.
Well, Sydney Panthers, they're turning out to be the party spoilers for Mumbai Grizzlies after they had that incredible victory against the Rhinos. A massive victory, rather. Sydney Panthers, finally, we have one team who won the toss, choose to bowl, and finally, well, got in their way.
एब्सोल्युटली रोशन, हमने अभी तक देखा है कि आप बॉलिंग लेंगे तो आप जीत रहे हैं, जीत रहे हैं, जीत रहे हैं, और अगर पहले बैटिंग कर रहे हैं तो थोड़ी बहुत विक्ट्रीज आ रही हैं. आज पहले 3 मैचों में the team batting first won the game, and Sydney has reversed that particular trend, but good win for them.
Well, the last time, of course, it was a good toss for Kolkata to lose because eventually they won the game. Here, the story is different. They have won the toss and chose to bowl again. Before we go forward, Chetan, quickly, your pick for the game.
Well, if Delhi bat well, then yeah, I think they're batting first. They would want to bat first. So if they bat well, get to 60-65, Delhi.
बॉलर विकेट कीपर कुछ मैटर नहीं करते हैं. उनकी आंखों में सिर्फ एक विकेट है और एक गेंद है, और वो गेंद इस बार बाउंड्री के दूसरी तरफ जा चुकी है. इसी के साथ मिलेगा एक चौका. लेकिन उनकी इकॉन रेटिंग भी थोड़ी सी हाई है.
Close one here, fielder. He jumps for it, but he misses the
beautiful.
opportunity. Stops the 6, and that's what they have to be happy of.
Man,
Virdaji needs the wicket. Does he reach it? A shorter delivery this time, however.
it's
Not
a four.
much pace, because of which the fielder nowhere close, gets to the boundary. Going for that a lot. He's been losing his wicket by no reactions. But this time, bends down, hits a brilliant cut, and it sends all the way like a speedy rocket to the boundary for a chauka. Because they'll be getting 12 points for themselves. They've already gotten a victory, and as soon as they say that, seems like Kolkata, they don't. It is a big wicket.
If we are to believe the history of this league so far, but no,
It's another.
This is not what they wanted. Weather finding another. Bowler को read करने में.
Close one. This is up in the air. Fielder running right below it. He gets it. Another wicket. But Delhi वहाँ पे जीती भी है. ये जरूर हमने ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा. But a big boundary. Can it be? No fielder running. He dives for it. Gets that wicket.
It's your face in
Exactly.
there, right?
And
in
you're
the game.
getting hit, and you're unable to score runs.
Yeah.
Last 2 deliveries. एक
No
में मौका
way.
मारा, but an all out. Every player in the last few overs. 3, 4, and 5.
Let's see if they can make the most out of this innings, because they certainly couldn't win the last one. And oh boy, a punish coming through here.
ऐसे गलती नहीं कर सकते, चूक नहीं सकते. दोबारा फ्रंट आए, इस बार घुमाया,
Oh, wow.
लगाया एंड भगाया. Because आज के दिन में बहुत सारे डिफेंडिंग विक्ट्रीज देखा हमने फ्लो की, एंड राइट एज नो आई डोंट नो, इट्स गेटिंग सुपर इंटेंस. आखिरी बॉल इस 4th ओवर का कनेक्शन मिला, goes to the straight and the boundary is found. क्या ये आखिरी डिलीवरी होगा फ्लो की?
Oh. सिर्फ
Oh,
एक ही
it
शॉट
beats.
नहीं, लेकिन फील्डर नहीं पहुंच पाएंगे गेंद की तरफ. क्या ये चौका होगा? फील्डर रोकेंगे.
Doesn't matter, it's gone.
Oh no, it's all over.
It's all over.
It is all over. I think the Kolkata Hawks, I think they've done it.
They've done it.
They've
They
done
have.
it. It's a win. Oh, it was down to the wire. Down to the very last hill with the shots. A commendable effort.
पहले हम उम्मीद जरूर रखते हैं कि the best is safe for the last, but the news from the center is New York have won the toss and chose to bowl, something which they already did in that last game, Chetan.
Yeah,
And
but they'll be hoping for a different result because Kolkata won that last game. So yeah, London also did the same. They chose to bowl, but Mumbai won that game. So both teams hoping for a different outcome today.
Standard cookie cutter opening, one brute, one radical batsman, and it's worked. It's worked really well so far here in the league, and this is exactly why you've got so much variety between the two batsmen. 3 balls in, giving away 7 runs. Not the end of the world, but again, could have been a lot better. Because this is what you cannot stop. Those fours, they are going to come in at one point or the other in the power play. The London Rhinos, while they haven't had a lot of success overall, Tejas, him personally, his performance has been on point up until now at least. Oh, but this one has been hit and hit with power. The Apes' sense of security, knowing that, hey, okay, as long as we get a couple of dots, maybe a wicket here and there, we're going to be in the clear, and that is what you need more of. Boundaries like those did lose wickets quite quickly, but they also scored a lot of runs, and well, looks like they've learned how to swing the pendulum in the other direction, conserve their wickets for the end. And well, when you do that, you get opportunities such as this one, opportunities to hit boundaries straight towards long on, long offside, which are some of the greatest distances for the batsman to cover.
And the most undefended side of the field. Quite risky to indulge in behavior like this, but it's in the end.
And that is exactly why, well, the same play don't work twice. Absolutely, Alan. I thought we established that. Let's go on, pay attention. Now I'm just kidding you, dude. Oh, the Apes are going to end the first innings with a bang for sure, as they find a wicket here.
55 for 3 wickets lost, and now we change the innings.
Zoology knowledge.
Hey, you're shameless enough, it's okay.
Well, that is a beautiful shot. The fielder not even attempting to run after that, even though the arc of the ball was high in the air. You've got 3 overs remaining, and if you get a 2 on each, then it should be 36 runs. You should hit the target, but that is what you need. You need a boundary like that, and to smash the ball the way he sees fit.
And it's another smash.
Oh, is it going to be caught though? Is it going to be caught? Yes, it is, the London Rhinos. That's exactly the kind of animals that they are. This one's going to be a wicket, and it's going to be even worse. Excuse me, 6 balls remaining now, as this is the final over. And that is also over. The long off-fielders head. Focus on their bowling. They change up their play style. Looks like this is going to be
toss.
it. Oh, it's a full toss. But it goes for a 4. And looks like the aim they will not come to is going to be one for the Rhinos. As once again, when it comes to the Rhinos and the A's, the Rhinos reign supreme.
London Rhinos, of course, would now fancy their chances as they move up in that table. Getting second, I think, pretty much for them to cherish, isn't it? At least for the day.
Yeah, absolutely. But if we are looking back at the day, then let's start from the very top, where Dubai finished the 3rd consecutive day at the top of the table. 12 points for them, but Kolkata Hawks giving them great chase. 12 points for them as well. London, as you rightly said, moving up to 3rd. Mumbai Grizzlies, both of them tied on 10 points. But look, not much to differentiate in the lower half as well. Sydney Panthers, New York Apes, 8 points each. Delhi Sharks and Chennai Bulls, they need to catch up.
That was the entire day coming in, but the action isn't over. We have seen so many changes coming in into the overall point standings. We saw Dubai Vipers sticking to the top of the table even after an amazing performance from the other teams. Kolkata, they jumped up to the 2nd spot all the way from the bottom of the table. Other teams, they need to buck up. There's only 4 days left. Day 8, Day 9, Day 10, Day 11. For all that, tune in to Jio Cinema at 5 p.m. to watch the remaining matches of the league stage of the Global E-Cricket Premier League. This is Captain Price signing off.